It tastes like water and shade.
I thought you were going to say arse. Here she comes to lower the tone.
This is bad. This is real bad. Welcome to Water and Shade, and this is the Wheel of Wine. We are sitting down, snuggling up, putting on our very important props, and going to react to Wheel of Time episode 5. Blood Calls Blood.
If you'd like to support Water and Shade to help us make more high quality garbage, please head over to our Patreon. It's $3 a month. You get tons of stuff and you can join our private Discord community as well. And you can come and watch with us. Next week's episode, episode 6. Every Saturday we sit down in our Discord server with our Amazon Prime watch party up. You can get involved, you can come and join in and listen to us with our live reactions to the show before it gets edited and onto YouTube.
First, let's talk about the most important part of Wheel of Wine, which is what you drinking.
What you drinking? Well, honey, she do be drinking with the Asherman again.
Today I am celebrating my brown Aja realness and having some of this because I saw it in the grocery store and it was $9.
This is Wheel of Time, episode 5, Blood Calls Blood.
There's a period joke in there. Somebody said that this song is by Mirker, who is a Danish singer. Oh, baby. The braid!
That braid.
I feel like when I've seen her touch her braid, it's been more like fidgety or anxious. I haven't seen her tug it in anger yet. She grabs her knife when she's pissed.
May the last embrace of the mother welcome you.
Oh, she said it!
Was she a borderlander?
May the last embrace.
Was she Arafellan maybe? This is like, why did they bury him in a wheel? It's like, okay!
It's the Wheel of Time!
Get the fuck out! 1 month later. That's a really long ass time.
I hate that stuff as well. I don't like it when it's like 1 month later.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't need it, just...
Yeah, just time shift. Oh, Logain.
Oh, poor
My sweet
Spanish
broken baby.
Jesus. So cute.
Jesus.
A long time since we've been home,
Do you still
It's a
think we're
potato penis!
don't you?
It's a chode. It's a big meaty chode.
Miss Cloak? Is she ready for what's waiting in the White City?
I think she talks to me.
She eats every night at the Warder's fire.
I'll eat every night at the Warder's fire.
She's right. Last step. Orders are not supposed to outlive their eyes.
Yeah.
Steppin's a strong man. He'll deliver her ring to the tower.
Yeah, see, she said he will deliver her ring to the tower. His duty is not done yet. That's why he's still alive.
Matt's on drugs. Not drugs. 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 Oh, Matt!
No, I get that. I understand that. It's a shitheads.
Yeah.
That mountain.
What?
I don't know. I think I've seen it.
No, you haven't.
You haven't!
You haven't. You haven't seen it before.
No spoilers.
It looks really cool though. I really like it.
It's a volcano. I maybe saw it when I read Lord of the Rings. Those are bulls. It's a wolf. Oh, another gem. Another gem of my spouse
Wow,
was...
look at that. It's
was-
Tarvalon.
Tarvalon looks like a like a vagina. I'm like,
It's
okay.
Tarvalon. It looks like a vagina with a giant dick poking out. It's great.
I take offense with the people that say that Tarvalon, that feels weird, that Tarvalon, like this set looked cheap or that it didn't look right for such a big city. I was like, have you been in a big city? Like,
It really doesn't. It looks really great. This
I
set looks
really like
really
it.
great.
I like that it parallels with Shadow Logoth.
Love and ashes.
That it kind of has like a, I don't know, like the pierce work makes me happy. It's very,
It does look like Shadow
Moorish.
Logoth, but I would expect it to look like Shadow Logoth because they're built around about the same time. They're
Yeah,
built by Ogier stonemasons.
Yeah.
Those are like
I don't know.
things that are distinctive about those cities. So
Here are
you would expect them to be really, really similar.
yeah.
This looks great. I don't understand how people are like criticizing this. This looks great.
I think it's beautiful. It's really nice.
This is what I imagined it to look like. Looks much better than what Shadow Logoth did.
It wasn't you, man.
Used there and asked if they
Tom's not here.
if they were built at the same time. Yes, they were. They were built at or before the Trolloc Wars and shortly after the breaking. So
Please believe me. It was the fate. You know you didn't kill that.
I think that's true. I think Matt didn't kill the family because his knife wasn't bloody. And they were already dead. That there are specific scenes like of some of the interiors that are a little bit like Skyrim modeling. Like it looks a little fake, but
If I'm as powerful as you say I am, maybe it's you, Aes Sedai, who should
oh,
Cool. They should put her in white and burn that fucking coat when they do. Just to appease the gods.
No. Stay here. Do not speak to anyone. And I will try and protect you as best I can.
don't go in the West Wing.
There's a beast that lives in there. Don't touch his rose.
Find your friends.
I will bring you to them, not I will bring them to you, because she doesn't want those kids in the tower. Reactions.
Is that supposed to be like a portal stone?
I think so.
That's
I think we keep seeing them because we saw one with Rand too. Oh, jeez.
It's a little hypocritical, you know. What is? Preaching non-violence and then letting your pet slaughter anything you come across.
You can't force the dogs to follow the way of the leaf, Perrin. Jesus Christ, you sound like one of those people who'd give their dogs a vegetarian diet or something.
But one more turnip curry.
What do you
Does it ever explicitly say that Tinkers are vegetarians?
Only good
I feel like it doesn't. I feel like it's just implied.
They would have to be.
Oh
The
yeah.
violence, right? They couldn't
Yeah.
like kill an animal, so they would have to be, unless they eat like animals that are already dead. But then there's violence in cutting them up.
Yeah.
I think they're vegans.
I do.
No, I think they're probably just vegetarians.
They're freaking the vegans.
They're freegans.
They're freaking.
They're dumpster divers. That's evidenced by Aaron's coat of many colors.
The false dragon.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Anything about him, but we've been in the grass for months now.
Oh, jeez.
Those two.
Oh,
Bring them
dear.
to me.
Red Rover, send what's his dick on over.
The way of belief against the way of the light.
Leaves eat light, motherfucker!
Oh, this feels very this feels very close to home. It's very yeah.
Oh no! I don't like the way he said Kuriathon cycle.
I didn't even hear. Oh dear, you humans are very excitable. My first day in Tarvalon, I could not believe
cute.
the uproar.
I like him best if I'm not looking at him.
Screamed, and a mob chased me all the way across the city waving knives. I'm afraid I was almost beginning to get a little upset. I tell you, it was not for this I left the state.
Steady. You're an ogre.
Ogre.
I feel like
say
some of
ogre
these
as
things
well.
they're like poking fun at people who've been reading it wrong for 20 years.
Me, poking
Did
fun
you
at
say
me.
ogre?
I did for ages.
And no food.
Your name sings in my ears.
Oh.
Oh, you're singling his ears.
It's quite exciting to meet an
Bud
Ioman.
needs to put some toner in
I
his
read
hair.
much of your people.
I'm not an Ioman.
Really? Red hair is one of the few physical traits
Red hair and a hand-me-down robe.
I'm from Tiresias.
You must be.
You must be an Ioman.
An Ioman from the True
There's a meme there.
Setting is not an Ioman. That is
On
very
it.
odd.
Me too.
Me too. Jinx.
That would be quite unlikely.
I like his big mittens.
Nor
Something she thought.
His big Muppet hands.
I forget how frivolous you humans can be with your thoughts. You age so quickly.
The girl's not smiling.
I'll come with you. Just give me a moment to
Oh
gather.
my god, he's my
I'll
husband.
see you out there.
I told you I was an ogre wife. Ogre
Never
little
taking
spoon.
time to properly prepare for what Elmo can
Oh,
I love him. Okay,
My mom
but
was-
bad wig aside, because bad wigs have been a recurring theme of this show so far. They need to get themselves some they need to get themselves some drag con. They need to get themselves some lace front wigs. They need to sort it out. Bad wig aside and bad face wig aside, he's perfect.
I'm bringing in the false dragon. They say he was a man who could channel. It drove him mad.
Don't throw food at him. He's a precious baby.
they're mean. They're mean jerk buttholes. I don't think he's laughing at him. So, audience who has not read the books, do you think Matt can channel? Channeling bedtime realness, hunty.
Promise me.
Is he saying if I can channel, kill me?
Yes.
I promise.
Bonnie.
Honey, honey, honey.
You do the same for me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll just kill you for fun, asshole. I really appreciate that there's some masculine vulnerability here.
Oh yeah, I mean in the books,
They're
men are
helping
only
each other.
allowed to have feelings if they're going mad.
No. It's that typical line of, oh, you can be angry, angry's an emotion, but you're not allowed to have any others. And this is no, you can truly just be a depressed man. It doesn't matter your gender, you can have your
After he
feelings.
died, or rather, she gave me the honor of becoming her friend.
Friend, not order, friend.
Friend.
Oh, friend!
Oh, friend!
Oh, friend!
Oh, what a friend!
Oh, that's bad. Oh god, that's so bad.
I wasn't worth it.
It's so bad.
The wine is called brown. What the fuck did you expect
It's
it to
brown
taste
wine.
like?
It tastes like an owl. It literally tastes like an owl. It tastes like brown. I want that ring so fucking bad.
Including you, old friend. If you bond another Aes Sedai,
First you lose Moraine, and then tell me how easy it is to jump from one moment to
Oh, snap, honey. In your face.
I feel like Alana is just gonna be the Morel.
Well, you know I keep calling her Myrelle by accident.
Yeah.
So obviously I clearly think she is.
They're interchangeable. I feel like you can just combine them.
Ooh, there's a flame and they're in Tarvalon. Symbolism.
I remember during the trailer, before we knew anything, everybody thought this was Luz Theron.
Yeah.
I kind of like this suit though. Like the white cloak ensemble, that like sleeveless power, like power lesbian pantsuit. Look at that.
But this seems very like what they would do, in my opinion.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like it. Like you would have to be clean to be in the light.
You dirty whore. That's why we're gonna
Yeah.
baptize you. I
Yeah.
will baptize you.
And here you are in like a white gown. You're now
Very
pure.
symbolic of actual religion.
Yeah. Why didn't they clean Perrin up?
They don't care.
Sir, please. Call me Child Valder. Your authority is in the light, not me. You're not who I thought you were. And I said I would have tried to channel already. So I would have taken your hands already.
The hands.
You know,
Hands.
one of those witches once
See me
told
with them
me
hands.
that the use of the hands of any motions or words is just a crutch.
That's very Harry Potter, isn't it? Like
No.
the use
We've
of
proved
like
it then.
words and stuff is
'Cause I
very
said I
like
certainly cannot
something
lie.
they do when they're kids.
As much as they're able to twist
And
the truth.
as they get
And then
older,
you
they
learn
should
not
have
to
to
So let's
like.
say you're not an Aes Sedai, and that this boy, Perrin, is not your warder. The light must have brought you before me for a reason. Twice. The light never does anything without a purpose.
I assure you,
The
sir.
light doesn't care.
But know this. I'll come back in my next life and split you from head to tail like the pig you are.
Oh!
You would have made a strong Aes Sedai. A wonderful ring to add to my
Oh,
collection.
slay, bitch, slay.
That's like the best like Egwene moment so far.
Yeah. Ugh. What, are you trying to keep your knife kosher? Is that why you're rinsing it in wine before you slice him up? Jesus Christ.
Sterilizing. He's considerate. No one needs to get an infection. His eyes just go yellow.
Because we
Yeah!
humans are meant to be of this earth. To stop walking like gods amongst men. The idea that the one power comes from anywhere other than the dark is absurd. So I have been called to stamp it out. Woman by woman by woman.
Oh.
I'll
One of
leave
you's
you
gonna die.
to discuss.
Ugh!
You can decide which one it is.
And of course Karen's gonna be like, no,
Decide
Green,
which
don't
one of
kill
you it will
me.
be.
No, good.
She's gonna be like, no, Karen, don't kill me! We both got so much to live for!
Oh shit, that was so good. That was so good.
I wondered if I could get a bit more of that tea you had for sleeping. That's the only thing I have left of her.
So damaged.
The pain. I'm not ready to let go of it yet.
I'll never let go, Jack.
I promise you, the pain will never go away.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Thanks. Don't worry. Depression is untreatable.
You'll always be like this.
Yeah, it's fine.
Escaped, did you?
Oh, this
Oh.
bitch!
She is serving
They're almost as
all
old
the
as
time,
cows.
and I love it.
Oh, Lyda.
Tens of thousands of men who
She's a Lyda.
surrendered themselves to my
Don't try to tell me different. She's a Lyda.
Actually, there's a
And
theory
then
that
die
maybe
like
she's
a
gonna they're gonna combine Leandrin with
in
Alvarin.
death as they did in life.
Oh! I'd be okay with that. Everything about her is Elida to me.
Much of this world. And they are rarely kind to little girls who show a spark.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
But now you've escaped, Moraine.
Oh.
You should enjoy your freedom.
I missed their whole conversation, but I loved it.
I went there and found the woman you spoke of.
Why the lights?
By the light!
It's a distinct rite of passage that
We thought you were dead.
It was really very simple.
Where's Egwene and Perrin?
On our way, I
We
think.
gotta get Matt to Rivendell. I don't even know where I am anymore.
I think you can channel.
Have you seen it?
Just his wiener.
No, but he's losing himself. I know Moraine said we should come to her at the White Tower. I don't know if we can trust her.
Can't trust anyone.
We saw what the Aes Sedai did to the False Dragon.
Can't trust anyone.
We don't need the Aes Sedai. The two
Yeah. Yeah, you Two Rivers folk, yeah.
Egwene and Perrin arrive. We'll sort out
Blood, man. Fam.
She had an infection already set into her muscles.
Break bone.
They were cramping so badly they'd
Boner.
went backwards on themselves.
Boner donor.
I love all the references in this. I'm sorry, I'm so here for it.
Legs and arms and arms.
This feels Wheel of Time to me.
Yes.
The old wisdom, she didn't know what to do. And she didn't cry. Not once. Morning, the fever had broken. Not her. Egwene is many things.
She's on.
Else, she's unbreakable.
Feeling pussy, feeling.
She's pooping. Somebody meme it. Somebody meme it. She's like. Me trying to get one out before people come in the public bathroom.
If it has to be one of us, it should be me.
The morning after eating Taco Bell. That's the meme.
Yep. Just sweating.
No. No, Layla's death was not your fault.
It literally was.
It was this. It was.
It was.
It was.
I literally was there. I know better than you.
And I killed one. My own axe. I killed her.
Perrin. I just want to hug you.
Killed my wife.
Sweet baby.
This is what I deserve. Have we reached a decision? Very well. Eventually, the boy will bleed out.
And then I'll eat him.
I can hear the wolves crying in the background.
I will. Oh my god, my dog was like.
Egwene, no!
Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me, baby. Although it does come through their hands.
Oh. Does he have a Tarangrel?
You'll find me.
Does he have a Foxhead medallion? That didn't even touch him.
Well, it might just be because she's baby.
This explains how he's catching Aes Sedai if they can't channel on him.
Yeah. And then he chops off their hands and they're too much. Oh! It's Wayne, fucking finish him!
Yes!
Finish
him! Finish him!
Let's go.
Oh, Hopper!
Oh, good boy.
Oh, is he a good Hopper?
How do you know? His eyes are yellow too, just like Perrin's. What can it mean?
I don't know!
There's a dick on my screen. Oh no, it's the
Ooh,
White Tower.
I love those novices.
You heading to
I
bed?
love their little, like,
I'm surprised you
armor.
remember where your chamber is. How long's it been? 2 years?
Ooh, tension.
And to return with
They
such
can't have
pride.
sex, their thighs will be all cut up.
Where is Nynaeve?
On those cheekbones.
Safely hidden away, I assume.
I'm a snack.
I'm aroused.
Sexual tension.
I want to be in the
Ooh.
middle of that just very pointy sandwich.
You know the trouble with always coming and going.
Coming and going.
Is that when Nynaeve becomes a novice, and despite her distressing mistrust of
Aes Sedai, she will become a novice. He won't be here
Do you think they fucked?
to guide her.
Oh, yeah.
A girl with her raw talent and lack of control would need mentoring.
And you think she'll choose red? The wisdom of the two rivers. After her first channeling healed the dying.
Our yellow sisters will be desperate.
Gagging.
It's true.
She should have said gagging. That would have been
Yell
more on brand.
house.
The yell hose.
Force of will she cannot hide.
I'm a brown-eyed sister.
Because
I like anal. Brown.
Oh, Forsaken.
I want those on my Bruja altar in my room. I want to make a Bruja altar. Ooh, look at those! Look at those Grendel titties!
Grendel titties.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's Lanfear with that like pow, that padding. Oh, and
Even if the last dragon sealed them away.
Oh, I want those. I want those.
Yeah, fuck like
Amazon.
having like Funko Pops. I want these.
I want those. I want the Forsaken in my room. I even have like a little sage smudge.
I want people to come in my house and think I'm in a cult. I mean, I kind of am in a cult, but I want them to like. Have the assurance that I am in a cult.
When a warrior loses his Aes Sedai, the pain is
so bad.
It's almost like he's
So deep it swallows. Fuck's sake. Who wrote this?
Maureen's like,
I read one.
I can't remember anything you said before swallowed.
What have you been doing out there all these years?
Sucking dick and taking names.
Unless you've made it a habit.
It looks like they're eating a peach, which is wrong. I'm sorry.
I don't think they're eating. No, it's not a peach.
You cannot
Peaches
eat
are
peach.
poison.
Peaches are poison.
No, it's an apple. It's an apple for the Arafel.
It better be a fucking apple. If it's a peach,
It's an
I'll use it.
apple. Das ist ein Apfel.
I can deal with Fortavir and I can deal with the lady dragon. I cannot deal with them eating peaches. That's my line.
Leandrin's strength is growing. More and more.
Leandrin's strength is growing.
And not just the reds.
More and more sisters are listening to her.
Are they hinting
Someone
that
was really in
Leandrin
the
is after
tower.
the saint?
You have two very powerful enemies.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm bonded with Alana and feel her bond to Ivan and Maxim.
Much like Morel, Lana plans to take
I've
a strand
never
of warmth.
been with a man. You're a liar.
Give it a try. How do you know you don't like it if you haven't tried it?
You're assuming they want you. What's not the word?
Have you seen those two? Yeah, you're
I
assuming that
know.
they'd be into you. Have you
Doesn't
seen
matter
them?
your parts. If you get an opportunity to be in an Ivan and Maxim sandwich, you take it. You take it.
Because you've never been a talker.
Lance
He's
just
not a
sits there.
talker, he's a porker.
That only works if you have a British accent.
Knows she's fallen for you. That's about it.
Oh.
Oh.
Still, you allow it to happen. This life will be intolerable.
You have cultivated
I like
Amazonian stone. I'm making noises like a kettle, I don't care.
It's Shatter Logoth! Just kidding. It's Tarvalon.
No, there's a deck in the background, it's Tarvalon. Did you
God,
drink the
Lan.
tea, Lan? Seriously, when are people in the Well of Time going to realize you should never trust the tea?
Yeah.
Never
Don't
trust the
drink
tea.
That's why I only
Tea
drink
is not
half.
for drinking, it's for spilling. Oh, he drugged you. Oh, honey, he drugged you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, and we muted the sound. This is going to be bad.
No!
I feel like he's running up the stairs to divination class.
This isn't Harry Potter.
I know, that's what they look like, though. It looks like Hogwarts.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. He did. You know he did. And that kills my Steppenwolf theory. That's what I'm really upset about. Because I have no empathy. I'm really bothered. Oh, man.
That was sad.
Okay, so a bunch of people were pissy about this scene.
Yeah, I've had people being pissy about this scene because they're like, why is Lan showing emotion and doing that? But I think it seems
It's
to
very
be coming.
cultural.
It seems to be coming from an American standpoint because this is quite like a normal thing in a lot of parts of the world where one person would show grief.
Yeah, because our Serbian
relieve us
friends
of our grief.
Our Serbian friend said there's like a designated crier, like a designated person, so everybody else can like maintain their dignity and like and like ancient Rome they would do that. Like the women were still very like dignified, but the guys could be all pissed off. And my fucking husband was like, "Why are they going on Wolf of Wall Street?" Like, oh wow, I'm like, fuck you. He's like, where's Matthew McConaughey? He's a very sarcastic individual.
That's a fucking meme in itself when everyone like stops losing.
Yes. I really like that the guys get to just be
one of your
upset.
brothers has fallen. One of your brothers has fallen. That's a big thing.
They're
This
in a
is what
place
would
of
happen.
safety and they're upset because their bud died. Oh, I didn't see that part.
Oh, rip it off, baby. Just rip it off.
It ended. Like, it didn't feel like there was a climax.
I loved everything about that episode. I don't understand.
I really liked it. I think the people who were pissed about it are, I think they're afraid of their own like emotionality, or they don't feel like it should be displayed, or it needs to be like silent.
For me, this episode has felt the most true to Wheel of Time.
Yeah.
In so many different ways, like seeing Tarvalon,
Subtle.
it was like, and Dragonman, the bridges over the
Yeah.
water was just like brilliant.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
like
I make-
this is the painting I've been thinking of in my head for so many years.
Yeah,
and
I know I make jokes about the fact that the White Tower looks like a dick, but having said that, there's a lot of like vagina and phallic references throughout the entire series. So again, it feels very Wheel of Time.
Oh,
so
totally.
I'm
Totally.
not mad. I'm not mad about it. I'm laughing at it, but I'm not mad at it. We got a Blood and Ashes when like Rand and Matt
like
walked into Tarvalon.
when it's like organically swearing, that makes me happy. When they're like, "Oh, by the light," like
yeah, we got a By the Light.
By the light, and I say Blood and Ashes a lot, and it confuses a lot of people. So
It's
I'm really
not-
glad.
It's actually not that weird to say it in the UK. Yeah, we got a Bloody Ashes. We heard about the Forsaken. We met Loyal, who I'm sorry, I'm gonna take the bad hair pieces out of it. I thought he was fucking perfect.
The acting is beautiful. The effects not the best, but the acting. When I was looking away, I was like, "That's
The
Loyal."
acting of him is probably the most true to character that any character has stayed in this show so far. Like when he was, he was just like, "Your name sings in my ears," and just and the way he was like talking, and Rand was like interrupting.
I just love how autistic Loyal is, and that's just Ogier's, but he's just like, let me tell you literally everything about this topic that I'm hyper-focused on right now. Let me tell you about the braids of Two Rivers folk. So anyway, let's talk about these braids. Back in the day, and it was just like, Loyal, your soul sings in my heart.
Your
This is
soul
so beautiful.
sings.
I
I
love it.
just
We are kindred spirits.
He's absolutely perfect. Yeah, the look is a little bit off, but I would rather the look be a bit off, but the acting be on point than the other way around.
Plus, he's a mythical creature. It's not like a person where you have like a basis. You're like, okay, Rand has red hair and he looks like this. It's like Ogier are very like, he describes them, but you don't really know what they look like. My mom was like, Ogier, Loyal's supposed to be blue, and I'm like, Mom, you're thinking of Beast from X-Men. Like, she's like, no, but he's blue. He's supposed to be blue and played by Kelsey Grammer. And I was like, you're thinking of Beast from spoiled. He's supposed to be blue.
And you know what? I kind of see him like Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Totally. Actually, I see the Trollocs as Beast because Beast is complicated.
The thing is, they've not used any CGI. They've used very practical effects. And I know, I read something Rafe saying about how, you know, limited budgets and whatever.
Yeah.
As the budget grows, they're going to make him look better anyway. And he's already doing a fucking stellar job, so...
Yeah, I was less upset with it when I saw him, like, in the show versus that, like, little kind of leaked slight image of him where he's just kind of in the background. We were like, he's so blonde! But in person, it's more like, oh, no, that's just his hair. Like, it seems more natural.
In motion, it doesn't look.
Yeah, it seems darker. It seems like, oh, you know, like a black person who has lighter hair naturally. It's just kind of like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. It's not the best wig, but Loyal
It's
isn't
fine.
the only person guilty of having a bad wig in this show.
Moraine!
I know. And you know what? Leandrin's wig is great.
It is.
It's like they poured all the wig budget into Leandrin and they just forgot about everybody else.
It's all in those braids, and then the main fucking character, they're like, oh, we don't need to glue down that lace. Just be careful. Don't turn your head too much. Just don't headbang. You'll be fine. Like, ugh. I mean, look at this lace. Look at this unclockable Widow's Peak cowlick baby hairline, honey.
It should,
Look
yeah,
at it.
yeah. The wig is clockable. Is the problem, you know. Wig budgets need to be.
I'm actually bald and have very curly red hair. I just wear wigs every day, and that's why it looks like this because I don't wash my wigs.
It's hard for me to find fault with this episode. If I'm honest, I thought
I did find some faults. Mostly, I didn't really get why. I get why Nynaeve was there in the funeral. I didn't 100% get, like, I don't know. I felt like it should have just been warders for that. But I also think that if it was like I don't know their custom for warder funerals, but I feel like based on what I saw, it was, yes, this is typically a warder thing, but because he was so close to Lan maybe needed that moral support. And
I feel like Nynaeve was there because she probably bonded with Stepin looking after him after his isolation.
Yeah, I think
she
so.
Felt like she had to be there, and knowing Nynaeve, like,
she probably felt personally responsible for it.
Because she gave the tea, and she could have been totally like, feeling that like duty that she has to be there. And can you imagine someone saying you can't go to Nynaeve?
Oh no,
how do you think that conversation's gonna go? I mean, how's that conversation gonna go? Oh, Nynaeve needs to be hiding. Yeah, I don't think she gives a fuck if she's hiding or not.
No.
I think she's gonna go. If she wants to go, she's gonna go. She's gonna feel responsible. She's gonna go. So, yeah, okay, maybe it should have been a warder thing, but I totally understand why the other characters are there, and it would be nitpicking to really say anything else. I'm really liking what's happening with Matt as well. It's really
Matt
good.
is really selling it. Like, they have to cram a lot of. They're kind of doing these things out of order, so I feel like he's gonna get healed before they go to the places where they're going to go. I don't want to give too many like book spoilers here because, you know, it's a lot of show people, hopefully, but I know that they need to go elsewhere, and in the books, the elsewhere happened before Tarvalon. Like, that happened way later, but I think it makes sense now. They can kind of get that out of the way, and then they can do the other things, and it kind of puts them in the right... In the books, they do a lot of zigzagging, and this way it's just like, nope, we're here, then we go here, then we gotta go over there, so.
Well, this is my theory, and this lends into a little bit of a book spoiler for like book 1, early book 2. So, you know, if you're someone that's not familiar, switch off. But I think my theory is, I don't know if you saw, but there was a couple of instances in the crowds in Tarvalon where we saw Padden Fane.
Yeah, and you can hear him whistling.
He's creeping in the background. I think he might steal the dagger, and Matt might be healed but not quite fully, and that's one of the reasons why they need to go after him, is to
That
get the
makes
dagger.
sense. Because otherwise, why would they go to, spoiler, why would they go to Shinar? Like, there's nothing specifically taking there, and if they were going there for the Eye of the World, they would have needed to establish that already.
We have not even heard about the Eye of the World yet.
Yeah.
And we're in
So,
episode 5.
In the book, we
Which
already
one
heard about it
episode?
early, we were already on our way there, and then they go to Tarvalon later.
Things are funny when they're
I am way too drunk for the quality of this wine. Like, last time my wine tasted good, so I drank a lot of it really fast. And this time it's so bad. Okay, ready? I'm gonna just shot this. Ready?
Chug, 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 chug. Down with the brown.
Oh, go down on the brown. Going downtown on the brown. Oh, that's so bad.
She just went ass to mouth.
Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like I gave a great bush a rim job. That's what it tastes like. Oh, that's so bad. So join us later in the week for our review of the episode in more detail while we are very intoxicated on this very cheap ass wine. And go sign up for our Patreon where you'll see some exclusive content, including all of our fans.
And you get early access to our stuff too on Patreon, and you can get discounts to our merch store as well as our private Discord. There's tons on there for like next to nothing. I mean, it's
like
literally
a
the price
coffee.
of a
It's like less than a coffee. It's like buying a shot of this terrible wine. And I guess the early release is good, but you get to see the fans.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. This has been Water and Shade, and I am drunk.
Me too! Tarvalon. Watermelon. Tarvalon. And I lost my train of thought.